place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
This episode's gonna be a little different than the other ones because we have to do an eviction. So Hector found a killer peppermint shrimp that's been busting out and eating all of his blastos. Tell him about it, Hector.
He's got a taste for corals, and we need to get him out. Be evicted.
So right now, we're actually heading to one of our LFS. On top of getting rid of that shrimp, he's also gonna pick up some coral. So, let's go. We went all around town looking for fish and coral for Hector, and we found a fish. And in the process, I also found a fish. Well, we kind of bought the same fish with a slight variation. And when I got home, I acclimated the fish. I put the fish in, and my clowns started attacking them in the office tank. Now, those clowns have been super aggressive. They've been messing up the sand bed, attacking the blue spotted jawfish, so it was time for them to go. So I actually took them out. They're right here in between my legs in a bag, and we're dropping them off at a Reef store. We're going to trade them in. And we're also going to go to Hector's house because we have to get that shrimp that's eating his coral. And I am going to take some of the corals that shrimp injured, and I'm going to try to rehab it. So it's a little bumpy out here. Sorry for the shakiness, but let's keep going.
Time for the eviction notice.
Alright, Reefers, so we just made it to Hector's house, and the site is not pretty. I just saw some of the blastos, and they're really barely clinging on. So, if you guys have ever had issues with, what do they call the type of shrimps for those? Peppermint shrimps, leave a comment below. Many years ago, I did have a peppermint shrimp eat a rock flower, believe it or not, but his peppermint shrimps have gone rogue. So let me show you what I'm talking about. But we are going to try to remove the peppermint shrimp from here. As you guys can see, this tank, he recently did the rockscape, if you guys followed that video. So hopefully we don't disturb too many things. And he also got some new fish, so we're actually going to acclimate them and put them in the tank and see how everything does. Alright, bro. So let everybody know what the game plan is. I see you just laid a towel there. So what are you thinking of doing?
Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is taking out the rockscape, putting it on this towel, try as fast as we can to get this peppermint shrimp out so we can put everything else back in without harming anything.
Alright guys, well I guess wish us luck. We turned the whites on, hopefully we could see the shrimp a little better. There you can kind of get a gander of what's going on. So, let's keep at it.
I'm hoping that I can find this shrimp pretty quick so it doesn't hurt any of the corals being out of the water.
Those are all zoanthids. Yep. Dude, this is crazy.
Well, you're not giving me any suggestions?
I mean, to catch a shrimp, there's not really much options but to get in there, so. Still no sign of the shrimp.
Nope. Crazy thing is, it's only one shrimp.
This is really happening.
I'm literally having to take my whole entire new rockscape out for one shrimp.
Well, at least you remember how you did it. You don't sound too confident. Alright, well. He's got to be in there. That's a huge gonny.
Yeah. I can't take him out.
Just take the whole thing out. What are you waiting on? You have an urchin in the back, though. Push that urchin back. Look how crazy this is. All the corals are just hanging out. Here's the last piece. Dude, there's no shrimp anywhere.
I know. There he goes.
You found him?
There he goes.
Oh, where is he?
Right here.
There's that guy.
Alright, let me get him out.
Alright. So the quicker we do it, the better, because a lot of these corals are drying up, and corals don't do well when they are dry. So Hector, when we catch them, where are we going to put the shrimp?
Just gonna put them in here for now.
Okay. You get him?
Got him.
You got him?
Got him.
That was quick.
Pretty quick.
Alright guys, there's the shrimp. This guy has been wreaking havoc in this tank. So I'm going to put him in there. And now, the difficult part, to put everything back together.
To reassemble everything the way it was.
Well, make sure you have room. Make sure you have room.
Yeah, should be fine.
Alright guys, so Hector's been messing with his tank for the past 45 minutes or so. It seems like he got the skate back to mostly normal. There you could see that fish that he has floating. Hector, can you tell everybody what fish you got?
Alright, so I ended up getting a yellow chorus wrasse. This tank actually didn't have a wrasse at all, so I figured definitely needed somebody to work on the pests. I've been seeing a lot of pests roaming around in the rock work, so definitely wanted to get a wrasse. I think this will bring a lot of color to my tank.
And can you tell everybody what type of corals? So Hector did bag up a couple corals for me to take home so I could kind of help him out with them, see if I could bring them back. What, can you tell everybody what those were?
So, for some reason, Manny's tank is like Miracle-Gro. It grows corals, it rehabs these corals, so I figured I'd see if he could help me out by taking some of the blastos that the peppermint shrimp were eating on, as well as my bleached New York Nicks. For some odd reason, it's been bleaching in my tank. I've already tried moving it around, thinking that it might be something with the lighting. That's not the case, so until it starts to get better, I feel like his tank would be better suited to bring it back to life, so I'll let him hold on to that for a little bit.
And there were parazoas, right? White zombies, I think it was.
Oh yeah, and then with my white zombies, ever since I switched to having 2 AI primes, just hasn't been happy in my tank. Hasn't really opened up, so I feel like he's already got white zombies that are doing pretty good in his tank. I'll let him hold on to my white zombies until I find a better option for them.
Right now he's floating the wrasse. Alright, Reefers, so we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Zoa Tank Boys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Hector's behind the camera. Till next time, Zoa Tank Boys, out! Alright, Reefers, so here I got the corals. I am just now leaving Hector's house, and we're going to try to save these puppies. Hopefully we can fully rehabilitate them. and bring them back to their once glory. Let's do it.